Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready,
Daniels setting up the play action. Headed out right. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Count by Deebo Samuel. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. In it for the first time. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. It's Crosby-Merritt on 3rd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Looking quickly here. On the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Short yardage run for White. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Washington Commanders.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets them 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touchdown. Offense up to the line fast.
Complete to Ben Simmons. 10 yards on the pickup.
18
inches. As the Bears will
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
3rd and short, Daniels. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
again. Daniels to the air. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And motion the tight end over. Coming out throwing is Williams. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. Here he goes, right sideline. And he's finally out of bounds as he gets it up to midfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, Williams. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Chanel makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Gronk wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. And after the pick six, it's another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got it. It's in close. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Broski Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Running near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
That is a big-time call. I'm not going to lie. It took some serious guts to call. Had a long way to go to pull it off, but his faith in the special teams unit, it's rewarded.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's taken in by Roma Tunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
That's to Tunze again. fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play. That'll be first down, Chicago. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Loveland working the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trusty tight end.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down and 2.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Third down, here's Williams. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this stays a 15-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching him, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go. Here we go.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Play action now with Daniels. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw. But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to within 1 score. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Caught out left. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
70 line.
That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's third and short.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
31, Daniels. That is caught. He's got ground. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Krosky Merritt. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Commanders lead by 14. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams from the gun. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Keller Witherspoon. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Take over first and 10 at the
Let's go.
22-yard line.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over first and 10. at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What's up? Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Here's Swift on second down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and 2. Williams. He's got room to roam. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
43, Bears 7. Chad Lyman to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Pass the 50.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with third and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now on third and 2. It's everything he has under this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it and knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Washington first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80. Play. That's your man.
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 3 and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Buffalo 86, Stephanie.
Third
Hot
and
70,
goal.
trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tebow Samuel, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready,
First down from the 42.
ready.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Let's not make the standard they set for themselves.
50, 50.
Third and long for him here. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Next, Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Tyreek Stevenson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10.
and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I'm